You're planning the wedding and I'm sure the music's going to be amazing. Well, yeah, We're definitely, not planning exactly this road. But we do want to make sure that the music's good. That one awkward sentence buried in a random podcast just changed everything. Wait, did Benny Blanco just admit he married Selena Gomez? By accident? If your heart isn't racing, check your pulse, because in the biggest twist of 2025, the music genius we've known for crafting everyone else's hits just gave us a plot twist no one saw coming. A secret wedding. With none other than Selena Gomez. Yeah, let that sink in. No red carpet. No People magazine exclusive. Not even a blurry paparazzi lens to catch it. And yet it happened. The internet didn't break. It imploded. So buckle up, because what you're about to witness isn't clickbait. It's real, raw, ridiculous, and honestly kind of romantic. We've got leaked texts, insiders who should definitely lose their jobs, and fan reactions that belong in an Oscar reel. Let's get into it, because this love story, it's not just about rings and rumors. It's about rewriting the definition of what marriage even means. Let's rewind. December 2023, Selena posts a cozy holiday photo with Benny, wrapped in a blanket, mug in hand, and that unmistakable look of quiet comfort on her face. The caption? Just a snowflake emoji. But the internet didn't need words. Fans went feral. Some were supportive. Others, heartbroken. Is this real? Are they official? And of course, the classic, she deserves better. Still something about that photo felt different. Not PR, not staged. Just real. But then silence. Weeks passed. Months. Selena's Instagram slowed down. Benny practically vanished. And just when people thought the spark had faded, a bombshell dropped. An anonymous post on a fan forum, grainy photo attached, claimed that Selena and Benny had gotten engaged during a private songwriting retreat. In Big Sur. Most people laughed it off. Until Benny appeared on a low-key podcast called Music and Mayhem and said the one line that changed everything. Once you start planning a wedding with someone like Selena, you realize you have to redefine what privacy means. Wait, what? Planning a wedding? The fanbase flipped. FBI mode activated. And let's be honest, fans miss nothing. Suddenly, breadcrumbs started showing up everywhere. A delicate heart tattoo on Selena's ring finger. A blurry dinner post from Benny with the caption, "Best night of my life." One rope paparazzi shot of him wearing a suspiciously shiny gold band on his left hand. Back then, we chalked it all up to artistic expression. Maybe a mood ring. Or PR nonsense. But now? Now it all clicks. June 1st, 2025. A small, unknown YouTube channel uploads an interview that would shake Hollywood to its core. In it, Benny sits down, clearly nervous, playing with the rings on his fingers. The interviewer asks him the question that's been echoing across fandoms for months. Did you and Selena get married? There's a pause, a long one. He sighs, he smiles. Define married. Boom. He continues. We made vows. We exchanged rings. We had a ceremony, but there was no priest. No paperwork, no suits, no spotlight, just us. For the next 45 minutes, Benny poured his heart out. He talked about how they wrote vows on guitar paper, how the ceremony took place in the field behind Selena's house with only 5 guests, including Selena's cousin, Benny's brother, and 2 of their dogs. No drones, no dresses made by Dior. Just love. We didn't want noise, he said. We wanted real, something just for us. And that's when the world lost it. 3 days later, Selena appeared on Instagram Live. No makeup, hoodie on. Hair in a messy bun. She didn't read a statement. She didn't call it a wedding. She just talked. I didn't want the world to own this part of me. I've given enough, but I love him. He's seen the worst and stayed. So yeah, we had our moment. We still are. The comment section turned into an emotional meltdown. People were sobbing. Shippers were screaming. One girl even proposed to her boyfriend during the live. But what truly shocked everyone wasn't just the secrecy. It was the sincerity. So there was no grand announcement, no diamond ring reveal, no Vogue cover exclusive, just Selena Gomez on Instagram Live. Wearing a hoodie, no makeup, her hair tied back, speaking directly and quietly to millions. And yet, it felt more real than any choreographed PR stunt Hollywood has ever staged. I've given enough. "But I love him," she said, and with those words, the internet didn't just react, it combusted. TikTok went into absolute chaos. One fan recreated the entire rumored wedding in her backyard using Barbie dolls dressed in DIY wedding attire, complete with Taylor Swift's soft vocals playing in the background. Another guy baked a dramatic 3-tier cake that read "Reap Selena" in red frosting and then smashed it during a TikTok livestream, which quickly went viral. Twitter, or X as it's now called, became a battleground of reactions. Some fans sobbed openly, "Just watch Selena's live. I'm crying at the gym, someone help." Others were stunned. Benny Blanco being husband material was not on my 2025 bingo card. One tweet simply read, "If they ever break up, I'm calling in sick for a week." And honestly, same. But beyond the chaos, one thing was undeniable: this wasn't a stunt. This wasn't a flash-in-the-pan celebrity romance, this was love. Messy, unfiltered, imperfect love. And in a world where relationships are built on likes and live streams, that authenticity felt revolutionary. But this story wasn't just about love, it became art. Insiders now confirm that the raw emotion behind Selena's upcoming album, rumored to be titled "Letters We Never Sent," is rooted entirely in this hidden ceremony. Sources say the songs are drenched in vulnerability, filled with lyrics written days after the vow exchange, set against minimal production and acoustic undertones. Benny's next record, meanwhile, is reportedly orchestral, cinematic, and deeply personal, with lyrics like, "She said forever and I believed her." It wasn't a wedding built for tabloids. It was a creative rebirth, a muse-driven explosion. Suddenly, fans weren't just invested in the relationship. They were watching an entire artistic era unfold, built not on press releases but on handwritten vows and emotional truth. The music told the parts of the story that no post ever could. Still, people wanted answers. How did no one know? How did Hollywood, the gossip capital of the universe, completely miss a secret wedding? Turns out, it started with a single mistake a stylist, reportedly unaware of the secrecy, posted a behind-the-scenes snap of Selena wearing what looked like a minimalist ivory slip dress and, curiously, Doc Martens. That photo was up for just 3 minutes. But 3 minutes is an eternity for a fanbase this tuned in. From there, it snowballed dash rumors, confirmations, leaks. Apparently, Taylor Swift knew and even helped select the bouquet. Gigi Hadid, completely in the dark, and Justin Bieber? No comment. Just a moody Instagram story showing a rainy window and no caption. Fans read into it, of course, maybe too much. Maybe not enough, and so we're left with the question that won't stop echoing: was it a real wedding? There was no license, no priest, no legal proof. But there were vows, rings, witnesses both human and canine. They promised forever, even if the law didn't see it that way. And really, does that matter? Selena herself said it best. It wasn't legal, but it was ours. And maybe in a world obsessed with documentation and validation, that kind of love is the most radical of all. This wasn't a wedding for likes. It wasn't a PR campaign. It wasn't content. It was private. And somehow, the fact that it wasn't meant to be public made it even more beautiful. In a time where celebrities livestream their therapy sessions and baby name reveals go viral before birth certificates, even print, this felt like a breath of fresh air, quiet, sacred, real. And as we all continue to cry, meme, obsess, and overanalyze, one thing's for sure: we're still not over it. And honestly, neither are they. So now that you've heard it all, the whispers, the vows, the tears, the music, the mystery, it's your turn. What do you think? Was this the most romantic thing to ever happen in the spotlight's shadow, or was it a strange choice in a world that demands transparency? Does love need paperwork to be real, or is a promise enough when it's whispered in a field, under the sky with no audience but the people who matter most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, argue, cry, celebrate, confess your favorite part. This story wasn't meant for the world, but somehow it found its way to all of us. And maybe that's what makes it so unforgettable. Because if Benny and Selena taught us anything, it's that the realest love doesn't need cameras or captions, it just needs to be felt. We're still not over it, and deep down, maybe that's the point. Stay tuned, because something tells us this love story isn't quite over yet.